to my channel. For any of you who haven't already subscribed to the channel as yet, please subscribe to the channel. And if you like the videos, give the videos a like as well. And also share the videos out. So welcome to any of the new followers to my channel as well. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. And thank you for being a part of the channel. So today I have a very interesting topic to share with you. This is a personal experience of mine when I was at the age of 16, going on soon to be 17. So I had the experience of traveling to Puerto Rico all by myself. I know, right? All by myself. It's unbelievable. But I'll tell you a little bit about how that all came about. I went to beauty school at the age of 16, and when my beauty school was over, I had the opportunity of doing my own work from home, doing the hair from my home. So that's what I did. I had some clientele that used to come get their hair done, and during that process, the chemicals that I purchased to do the hair were very expensive in my country. At that time, I was living in Barbados. That's where I'm from, for any of you that are not familiar with me. And I decided to take a trip to Puerto Rico because there were people that I spoke with that said that the products there are pretty reasonable. You can get a great rate, great pricing, less expensive than what I'm paying in Barbados. So I did some research, yes, at the age of 16, and I decided that I'm going to take a trip to Puerto Rico. So it was so excited. I bought my ticket and everything, and I would never forget, guys, when I bought my ticket, I bought it without even telling my parents, right? Because I was just absolutely so excited to be going just to do the shopping. I was already making my own money, so I had some money saved as well. So, needless to say, I bought my ticket and told my mom on a Thursday that I'm going to Puerto Rico the next day, which was going to be the Friday. And I would never forget my mom's expression. She said, "What? You're not going to Puerto Rico by yourself? Like, who do you even know there?" And I said, "I don't know anyone, but the products here are cheaper, so I'm going to go there so I can buy the products." And my mom was like, "How could you buy a ticket without even asking me or even telling me?" And I was like, "Well, I'm telling you now, I just bought the ticket a few days ago. And, I'm really excited about it. Everything will be fine." My mom was concerned, "Who are you going to stay with?" And I said, "I'm just going to go to a hotel, and then I'm going to figure out the rest, right, about the shopping, because I've never been there." So, at least to say, my mom wasn't happy with that decision, but guess what, guys? I ended up taking the trip, and I will never forget when I got to the airport in Puerto Rico, the man who checked me in, he was like, "Are you traveling by yourself?" And I go like, "Yes, I am." And he said, "Have you ever been here?" And I said, "No, this is my first time." And, the look on his face like, okay, this is weird, but he didn't say it. Anyhow, checked in, went outside, got a cab, and the cab guy said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Well, take me to the cheapest hotel, the one that's not going to cost me too much money, and the one that is close to shopping, because I need to be close to shopping." So Lisa say, really nice guy, thank God for that, because a lot of things could have happened, a lot of different things could have happened. So this guy took me to the hotel, and on the way to the hotel, he was just talking to me, telling me about different shopping that are close to that hotel, and that's why he's taking me there. He even asked me, "Oh my goodness, you look young. Are you traveling alone? How old are you?" And he said, "Are you afraid to be here by yourself?" And I said, "You know what? I'm not, because I'm smart and I trust that God is going to make everything okay and keep me safe." And this really nice guy, the taxi driver, took me to this hotel. This hotel was in Old San Juan. I would never forget it. I can see that hotel right now. I could see the little circular area in front of the hotel, the waterfall and everything that was out there. Absolutely beautiful. I will never forget that as long as I live. I've never forgotten that experience to begin with. And while I was at the hotel, I went in, I checked in and everything, and I asked them at the hotel, where can I get the bus? Where can I get this ferry that's going to take me to the shopping areas that this taxi guy told me about? So the hotel again was in Old San Juan. Two of the favorite places that I've been to for shopping one was called Rico Drive. Really nice trip, a long trip with just a whole bunch of shopping. It was absolutely beautiful, lovely, lots of stores. And then the other one was called Belmont, was the second one. And Belmont was a street as well, filled with stores on both sides. Absolutely loved them. Both those shopping areas were absolutely the best. So the cab guy really gave great recommendations. Now, I also went to a flea market, and the flea market that I went to was also in the wind of the bus as well, meaning I took the bus and then on a specific street where they told me to get off, you just get off, walk off the street, go on down one side, and there was a nice big flea market over there. It was absolutely beautiful. I enjoyed it. I loved it. The shopping was great. It was such a wonderful experience. I had promised my mom that I was going to call her, right, when I was there, let her know how everything is going. But guess what, guys? I don't know what happened, but I couldn't call her. Meaning the pay phones there was something weird about the pay phones and trying to call to Barbados. So I couldn't call my mom. So now I'm in the country all by myself at the age of 16. I'm there for the whole weekend, and I'm not coming back to my home until that Monday. So imagine the restless nights that my mom had while I was gone and didn't hear from me. And you know, guys, when I told my kids about that experience, they were like, oh my God, like, how did he even survive this? Like, who even had you believe that you could even do this? But you know what? I trust God. I was always that ambitious type of person that felt like, hey, if I set my mind to do something, I could do it and I could make it happen. And let me tell you something, that was one of the best experiences that I've ever had in my life. And I never regret it. Yes, when I look back on it now, I realized that it was a little bit off the wall, off the chain there, even going to Puerto Rico by myself, so many miles and miles and miles away from my country of Barbados. But I did it at the age of 16 and it worked out perfectly. And let me tell you something, guys. After that first trip, guess what? I went back there 4 times. And one of those 4 times that I went there, guess what? My mom came with me because she was so impressed with all the stuff that I got, all the items that I bought. They were all so impressed with it that they wanted to take a trip there as well. So you see, I went back 4 times. I went back 1 time by myself again, and then with my mom, then with some friends, and then with a guy at that time, you as well, that I was talking to. So yeah, so that was my experiences. So definitely, if you are looking to go to Puerto Rico, definitely check out the Belmont shopping, Rico Drive shopping, and you gotta hit up that flea market as well, because that's one of the biggest flea markets in Puerto Rico. And go to the hotel that's in Old San Juan, because you can get the ferry there. There's a little ferry boat that takes you to the other side of the shopping, and it's absolutely beautiful and lovely. Even though the Old San Juan wasn't the most expensive, extravagant places in Puerto Rico, it was absolutely the best experience, and it was lovely. The area was very quiet. There were stores around there, places you could eat. So it was absolutely lovely. So definitely, if that's something that you're thinking about and you feel like, oh, should I go? Should I not go? Definitely take the trip. It is worth it. I would go back there again. If I have the opportunity to, I will go back to Puerto Rico again. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so I just want to share that with you guys. For anyone who may be thinking about going to Puerto Rico to do any type of shopping, maybe you're looking to get some items that you can probably sell. That's going to be cheaper if you go and you purchase it in another country. So definitely check out that hotel in Old San Juan. I believe that was one of the only hotels in that little circle there where I stayed at. All right. Thank you guys again for tuning in to another video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video.